What's up, YouTube? We are back again, and last week we shot another swim bait video, but this week I want to talk to you guys about this bad boy right here, the 2020 Metanium MGL 150B. If you guys don't know, I'm a tackle addict. I mean, I spend a lot of money trying to just try new things and see like what the heck is up with new stuff. I'm always trying to be on top of everything. This week I'm going to talk about this reel right here. This reel is, I worked really hard to try and get this reel, and it's a sick reel. I mean, it really is. But I want to show you guys some of the differences between the old one and the new one, so you guys can really see what's new. So the first thing I noticed when I spool up this reel is how much narrower this spool is. I mean, if you guys really look at this, that spool, I mean, it's not very wide, which could help it go through the line guide a little bit better, but and the lighting just went to crap because the sun came out. But yeah, the old one, I'll show you guys some side-by-side comparisons. You can really see how much narrower the old one is. You'll see it a lot better in the thumbnail, but this thing, I mean, I'll admit, I mean, I was kind of skeptical about it. Like, I saw a lot of videos by similar people on YouTube, but when this came out, I mean, I was like, oh, I just have to get it. I mean, I'm gonna have to work up and get it, but I didn't know I was gonna be able to get it by the end of the year, but here we are. Very, very proud of myself to be able to work hard and get this sick reel for my chatterbait rod. But I mean, this thing, I mean, aesthetically, I mean, it's a beautiful reel. I mean, it looks like a piece of space equipment almost. I mean, look at this thing. It looks so sick. I mean, holy crap. I'm probably gonna shoot a 360 right here. But anyway, this thing right here, I mean, this thing, it's such a sick reel. I mean, the first thing I noticed when I went to cast this thing is it is so quiet. I mean, this thing, like, it's ridiculous. It really is. Just how quiet this thing is. I mean, all you really hear is the line coming off the spool. It's it's ridiculous. But do you need it? No. Will a Corrado do the same thing? Yeah. Do you want it? Yeah. But if you're on the fence, I mean, and you want a really nice reel that's probably gonna stand the test of time like the old one has, go for it, man. I mean, one thing I noticed was the handle. It's not as swept as the old one. It does seem like it's a little bit longer. If I can get this here. Alright, so here you can really see some of the differences. Get that handle nice and straight. Look at the how much more swept the new handle is, the old one is compared to the new one. The old one definitely seems like it's almost straight, which, I mean, if you're looking down at the reel, that's what you're gonna see. The thumb bar, it's pretty much like the same space, but it is different. It does feel really good to the hand. The new one seems like a little bit stickier. Apologize for my dirty hands. I just got done working on my bike, but the one thing I saw people complaining about in reviews is how much higher it is off the ground. I mean, off the reel seat, I mean, which that is evident. I mean, if you compare the old one to the new one, you can definitely see a difference there. just how much sleeker the old one is compared to the new one. The old one, I mean, it's basically if you were to combine the old Metanium and the Bantam, yeah, I guess that's why they call it the B. But yeah, this thing, it does sit a little bit higher. It is noticeable, but if you really get used to it, I mean, it's still really, really comfortable to palm in your hand. Just so sleek. I mean, it's got holes in the drag star, unlike the other one. I mean, Shimano, what I really like about this reel when I first saw it is these grips. These are the same type of grips that come on the Corrado. They're calling them Power Grip 2 R's now. They used to be called Technical L Grip 2, but they're basically the same thing. See if I can get that thing to focus. But look at how much more narrow that spool is compared to the old one. And I was skeptical. I mean, I was like, how much better can it be? But I have this fishing spot that's roughly 50 yards from shore to shore. And the old one, I was able to get right up close to it, but this one, I was actually able to cast a chatterbait on shore, it definitely casts a little bit further, and it's a lot quieter than the old one. But yeah, that's pretty much the review. But we're gonna take apart both these reels and see what's inside of them. So the new MGL spool, the MGL3 they're calling it, it's a lot narrower than the old MGL spool for the old one. What I really think that will help is the line coming off the line guide. You won't really get tough angles coming out of here, like where the line just comes up. Like if you have it all the way to the right, it'll just be more in line with itself, I guess, which may help you get more distance. Daiwa actually combats this with the T-wing system. But here, we're gonna take apart both these reels right now. So the side dial for the SVS and the old one is right there. And the new one, it's right on the side to adjust, which is neither here nor there. I mean, the new reel definitely looks a lot sleeker. It matches this Evergreen Combat stick a lot better. Okay guys, so we got both the reels apart, and you could really see how different this new reel is. I mean, they redid this whole side right here. It's supposedly got the core solid frame that the Bantam introduced, meaning that it's like all one piece. There's not really as much, you know, inner workings here. It's all right here. The new side plate, I mean, it's a lot smaller. One thing I do recommend you guys do is when you're taking apart the side plate, make sure you're not over the water, because yeah, I don't really need to say what can happen, but here's the old one compared to the new one. This bearing is a little bit used, so it's a little bit darker from lubrication and maintenance, but there's the difference between the two side plates. And here's a real good side-by-side comparison of the old one and the new one. Look at how much different that is. That is crazy. But yeah, definitely a massive improvement over the old one. It's not really that much, but 4 years. 4 years. The 2013 Metanium was 3 years, so every 3 to 4 years they'll come out with a new one, it seems like. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want me to see more like casting videos, make sure to like and subscribe. I do a lot of swim bait content, but this is just for all you guys who just want to see crazy new tackle. So thank you guys for watching, and see you later. Also, another thing I wanted to point out on this one, I apologize if the camera is a little bit shaky, but the old one, you just turn this all the way to 90 degrees, this little ridge right here, and if I can get it off here, that's how the side plate comes off. I was not prepared for that.